The director of Furious 7 recalls the unclarity that followed Paul Walker's death. After the devastating death of Paul Walker, the Fast and Furious 7 director James Wan confessed that he pondered putting a stop to the film's development. It definitely was the hardest movie of my career, the filmmaker said in an interview with The Hollywood Reporter at the time. I have done technically difficult films since then, but Furious 7 really impacted on so many different levels, especially emotionally. When Paul Walker died, we were do we just shut the movie down for good? But we all agreed that this film had to be Paul's legacy. So we brushed our tears away and sat about in editorial thinking, all right, how do we do this? One said. Thankfully, I had shot certain stuff with Paul, his ending action stuff. But there were still many bits missing in the film that needed Paul. The director explained. I only got half of what I needed from Paul before he died, and we used visual effects to rescue what we had. To complete that movie now in today's world with AI technology, it's so simple, he continues, but we didn't have that type of technology available to us. To make it work, we had to delve deep into our bag of tricks, one of which was having Paul's brothers, Caleb and Cody Walker, step in and shoot the second half of the film. We then used other terms Paul had used throughout the franchise to construct statements for us. The 46-year-old also confessed that the movie's climax was the most difficult for him, saying the hardest part of that movie was editing the ending of the movie, where we say farewell to Paul. Yeah, it was quite emotional. It was difficult not to cry while seeing the conclusion that we created.